everybody, it's Diane. You're looking at my email, My Singing Monsters game. This was the first additional My Singing Monsters game that I opened up after I'd been playing my main game, which I'll show you here is Diane Delsig. We'll just go to Sugarbush Island here. So this is my main game, and I've been playing this game since the day that the game was introduced. I went ahead and gave myself a like. So this is my main game, but I acquired so many friends in my friends list I couldn't get into my game anymore. And so I had to create a way for me to add players' names so I could actually view your islands. And without going through the long list of names, my friends list has grown to over 20,000 names now in my friends list in my main game. That's over 1,300 pages of names to scroll through if I'm finding a random player who asks me to look at his islands. It takes me forever. So I had to create a way to add names and find players' islands. Well, this game has also grown to a very large number of players. But I do want to show you my plant island because this is something special I made for players to... If you like designing your islands and you like the grid work, so I just did pavers on every single space that's available on your island. So you can print this or just take a snapshot of it and draw on your computer or your iPad, whatever, and if you like putting names or pictures in your game, that's a great way to use this grid to design your island. I've seen a few players that did fish on their water island in pavers. And I've seen, most recently, guitar that was fabulous in the top islands that looked really great. But this just gives you a snapshot of a great way to design your islands using my island that I don't play. The monsters that you see here in this game are monsters that I've gotten on scratch tickets only. I don't even have a breeding nest in this game. And this morning when I opened up this game to show you this grid, I did scratch ticket and got an int brought. But I have no place to put him, so I'm undecided. So give me your advice. Do you want me to take 9 pavers and take them out and place him in the middle of the island, or sell a couple of these guys and put my Enterprise in there? I might end up doing that. I would actually have to lose 4 monsters in order to place 1 monster here. So I don't know if I want to do that. But I want to keep this island blank for you to use for your convenience. I did want to talk to you new players who are fairly new to the game and know enough about Gold Island. As you know, this is a map and tells you which islands that you can go to, and you can purchase an island after you've purchased another island. So I can't get Earth Island until I buy Water Island. And down here we have a Sugarbush and Ethereal Island. They're free islands. They don't cost you anything to have those islands. It costs you to upgrade their castles, of course. And then here we've got Gold Island. Now, that's what I wanted to talk to you today about, was Gold Island. If you've never looked at your Gold Island, never opened up that Gold Island game, when you open up Gold Island, you are going to get this picture. Since I opened up my Gold Island, I can't get this banner to open up again because it is just a one-time banner. It's the first time you've opened up your Gold Island, you get this message. that welcomes you to Gold Island. This is where you place all your level 15 monsters. You can put as many monsters on Gold Island as you can fit. Doesn't matter. It doesn't cost any money to upgrade the castle. And you could put monsters from all your islands. The only exception is the Sugar Fam will not go on Gold Island, and your Ethereals will not go on Gold Island. But all your other monsters you can fit and squeeze into your Gold Island as much as you can fit on that island. And the floor plan that I showed you earlier in my email game pretty much fits Gold Island. That may vary just slightly by, a space or two, but it's pretty similar to all of the islands. So this is the message that you get when you open up Gold Island. But you'll notice that when you open up Gold Island, you're going to get an alert over here in your goals, because that means some additional new goals have been added to your game. And let's go back here. So here we are back in our email game. And so when I open up Gold Island, it is a blank Gold Island. I don't have any level 15 monsters in this game. Oops. Didn't mean to do that one. You'll notice that the goals have changed. If you've never opened up Gold Island, and now you open it and you get that banner means you've never opened up your Gold Island before. Well, when you open up Gold Island, it gives you a whole list of additional goals. And that's what I wanted to talk about. If you place your level 15 monsters on the island, you're going to get, for instance, here, the Clamble, 2 million coins. A Pango, 1 million coins. So any 1 and 2 element monsters placed on Gold Island will give you 1 million coins. But if you place a 4 element monster, you will get 3 million coins. A 3 element monster, you'll get 2 million coins. So that's incentive to level up your monsters, especially your 4 element monster, because every time you place a 4 element monster, no, not every time, I'm sorry, you'll get 3 million coins for your first Entbrot. You'll get 3 million coins for your first Riff, 3 million coins for your first DG, 3 million coins for your first Shellbeat, 3 million coins for your first Chorister that you place on Gold Island. So only the first one of each kind of monster you'll get the reward. So I wanted to tell you about that there is a reward that you may not have been aware of. If you knew enough about the game and you knew that Gold Island was not something you were interested in, perhaps this will make you interested in getting some monsters onto Gold Island, or opening up your Gold Island to see if your goals change in your goals list. But that's Gold Island. We'll go back here to my plant island. Nothing much going on Cold and Air Island. I do have a couple bakeries and a couple monsters. Nothing big deal. I probably open up this game once a week just to do a scratch ticket and bake a little bit. You can see I'm baking. I have no room for those quibbles that have been bred and hatched until I upgrade the castle, but I don't earn enough points to really do that. I don't play often enough to get the quibbles here on the island. Well, I could bake some. Well, let's see. I'll collect a few coins here. No, I can bake something. I try and spend all my coins baking as much as I can. And when I get food, I do try to feed my monsters as quickly as I can. So I see that I can feed this one. If I can feed him 4 times, I will feed that monster 4 times. Now I cannot feed him 4 times because it takes 80 for one feeding, and I only have have 60 in food, so I won't feed him. And here I don't have enough, so I'm not going to take the 60 I have in food to feed to anybody, because nobody needs it to feed them up to 4 times to get it to the next level. So I will. So that's it. Mainly I wanted to tell you about Gold Island. Let me show you options, help. And this is where you can find your player information. Diane Del Sig 2, this is my second My Singing Monsters game, and my friend code. You can see in the picture my friend code. So if you want to print a picture of my plant island or go take a look at it, you're sure welcome to do that. But that's it for now. I just mainly wanted to give a heads up to new players that haven't actually looked at their gold islands yet, to just open the island and look at it, and you might be excited to see some new goals added to your goals list. That's it for now. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.